One of the easiest pies to make. One can hardly imagine so few ingredients can yield such a tasty pie. Sour, sweet, creamy, and refreshing. Key lime pie is perfect dessert for summer. Today, I'll show you my way of making key lime pie. Let's start with the pie crust. I'm using homemade digestive cookies, but graham crackers also work. Some butter, melted. Put the crackers in the thick plastic bag. Break into smaller pieces by hand. You may secure it by using another bag or just a Ziploc. Then use a rolling pin or a meat mallet to pound into crumbs till they become very fine. Add the melted butter to the crumbs and mix thoroughly till they resemble a sandy mixture. Dump the crumbs into an 8-inch by 1.5-inch pie pan. Scatter evenly and press against the sides and the bottom. Try to have an even thickness. Bake at a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius, about 355 Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes, or till it becomes crispy. The signature of the filling is key limes. These are also not authentic, but a local species that look similar. But I'll pretend they are. They look like mini limes and extremely painful to squeeze all of them. So feel free to use all limes instead, or a combination of both. 1 can of condensed milk. Note this is 350 grams or 12.5 ounces per can in my market, not 14 ounces. 3 to 4 eggs depending on the size you use. And that's it. Let's start by zesting some key limes. I must say, their thin skin makes it not as difficult to zest, but because they're midgets, it definitely raises a challenge. So to make your life easier, you may just zest the lime till you get about 1 tablespoon. Key limes are much juicier and seedier than normal limes, but again, a pain in the butt to squeeze to the desired amount. So feel free to just use lime juice. Pass through a sieve. You will need 120 grams or half a cup of juice. Separate the egg yolks. Any weight between 52 to 57 grams will be fine. Transfer to a medium mixing bowl. Use a whisk to break up the yolks and beat well. Then add condensed milk all at once and mix well. Then dump in all lime juice and mix thoroughly again. Add a key lime zest and mix. And it's done. Yes, that's simple. Pour the mixture into the cooled crust. Flatten the surface. Well, try not to mix the crumbs into filling. Then bake at 170 degrees Celsius, about 340 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. The filling should still be able to jiggle a bit, although it's hard to see from screen as parchment paper makes the pan quite slippery. Cool to room temperature and then chill in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. Lastly, the topping. You will need some cold heavy cream and powdered sugar. Sift the powdered sugar into cream. And beat on low. Till it's about to reach stiff peak. Add a third of the cream on top of the pie filling. Spread evenly. Then add another third. Try to fill the edges. And add the last third. Spread and make random swirls and peaks as decorations. Garnish with some lime zest. It's best to chill another 30 minutes in the refrigerator before serving, but I can't wait to show you the texture. Mop the knife between each slice and you will get clean cut. Now, I'm not a big fan of super acidic taste or using the super sweetness to balance the super acidity. So this ratio of cream to filling tastes just perfect to me. But if you can tolerate more acidity, cut the topping to half or increase the filling by half. Just make sure it fits your pie pan. Enjoy!